Oofa, it's called a stop sign. Here we are, Kensington. It's February 17th, 2022. Tomorrow will be February 18th, and the city of Philadelphia is going to be performing a clear out of all the tents and right here. So there's a homeless outreach right now. So tomorrow, what they're going to be doing is coming by, and they're going to tear down all the tents. See how they have the what the hell are they called? Pallets. See how they have the pallets? Like they'll throw out the pallets. The people who are living in the tents will be able to keep their tents because it's their tents. It's their property. They're just, what they're being asked to do is, listen, you can't be camping here. So tomorrow, this whole section of Kensington, there'll be news vans and all types of stuff. And the thing about the news media, is what they do is they just stand on one corner. They don't go up and down the Ave to show you what's going on, you know? So what I'm going to do today is document better what it's like before, and then I'm going to show you tomorrow what's it like after everything was done, and then we'll do a follow-up 3 days later, and we'll see what happens. Last time they did this was 6 months ago exactly, August 18th. So I guess this might be like every 6 months they do this. And they also, what they do too is they power wash the ground. Isn't that weird? I didn't think they were allowed to shoot up at Prevention Point. That's like a spot where people go to get sober. Or, I don't know. Or get shelter, not get sober, because nobody gets sober. I mean, people get sober. What am I saying? It doesn't matter. I thought it was a place. I didn't know they were allowed to. I'd never seen anybody shoot up there. So, this is Cambria Street. And this section here, right here. Sometimes you see people carrying them around the neighborhood, and they just pick up the used needles. So this section here, there was a lot of tents for, God, they were here since August 18th, because this section here wasn't cleared off. And so then they have services. So if you need a shelter bed, you call this number. You do not need ID. You will not be drug tested. You may not bring weapons, but you can get a shower and a place to sleep. You could even enter recovery, get a job, reconnect with a family. So this piece of paper is all up and down the Ave. There's never not a time where this is not available to people. Oh, this section's getting February 23rd. Wow. So these people packed up and went early. Where did they go? Now, before, like 2012, there was there's a railroad up here, and a lot of people were encamped up on these railroads. I'll show you where they're at. There's people cleaning up. That's good. Hey, this is CLIP. This is a city organization. Oh, it's CLIP's cleaning up the street now. So these are city employees cleaning up the street. I got some chickens in the lot still. Maybe with the city being down here, maybe they can get the chickens. There's 2, 3. I forgot to bring the chicken food. I was thinking maybe every 6 months it has something to do with the election cycle, like, you know, because it's right before the primaries. But honestly, I don't think it matters. So I don't think it's the election cycle. I guess that's not even a... So yeah, underneath, up on these railroads, this is where everybody used to camp out. And then Dr. Oz did a TV show. And when Dr. Oz did that TV show, the people moved from encampments up there to down here. Boy, it feels like that commercial again. Hey, where'd everybody go? I think I know where they went. So the this guy, he said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna camp out here. Oh, it's probably a city thing. Uh-oh. Drug and Alcohol Treatment Center. So that's a... I don't know, how do you treat it? What does that do? Oh, maybe it gets them set up with programs or hooks them up with phone numbers to get help. You can't, I've said this before, you can't force people to want to get sober. You gotta want to get sober. So you can't force people into rehab unless they want to. Huh. Okay. So about 6 months ago, I did a cleanup with this guy. He's called Your Favorite Trash Guy. I talked about him recently in another video. And what he does is he, yeah. Oof. He goes around and he cleans up. Looks like the city cleaned this up. So he goes around cleaning up blocks. So we cleaned up this street, and the next day it got trashed. Huh. I don't know. Huh. Isn't that crazy? You know what? Know what's going to be disappointing? Uh-oh. There he is. Rolling down the street, smoking and if the news media comes tomorrow to cover this, they're not going to have any footage. There's another addiction thing. Ah, shit. This is an AA, NA. Little spring cleaning. Uh-oh. Thank you very much. Much obliged. I think that's the first time that's ever happened. Alright, so we got a tent here. And this whole block is getting cleared out too, but I've never seen anything down here. Although I really don't fucks with those parts. So this is Cambria Street. And this is where the yellow signs were, where you can't camp out. Or orange signs. But there's no signs on this block. So who knows, right? And that's what we'll see tomorrow. And And then there was a really big encampment growing on this side. To the point you couldn't even walk on the pavement. You had to walk. Like you had to walk in the street. There wasn't even an option. And that was right. Oh wow, it's all gone. Look at that. Oh man, that's an old phonograph. Oh wow. They used to make the RCA phonographs in Camden. It's not too far from here. Campbell Soup, they make that in Camden. Stetson hats. They made them here in Kensington. This is McPherson Square. This building here, that's a library that is open to the public, that kids still use today. There's also a playground behind the library that I actually saw kids playing in it yesterday. It actually like brought a tear to my eye. I don't know why. It was like seriously, I was like, isn't that nice? Kids are actually using it.